Alright, hello, it is me, Follow Sweet, and today we're doing something a little bit different. You may notice that we're not in Kansas anymore, people. We're not. I'm sorry I started a little bit late. Let me just a little posty. Just let everybody know that I'm here. Send now. All right. So, I am a Warcraft player, World of Warcraft. I've been playing since the end of Wrath. I love World of Warcraft. It's probably one of my favorite games ever. Like, I will never not play it. I did have a brief period at the end of Shadowlands where it just wasn't doing it for me. It was a little heartbreaking how messy and chaotic and stressful, and it was less of fun and more of a chore, and the story wasn't compelling enough to stay. So I did have a couple of friends say, "Hey, you should probably try out this little something something called." Let me see if I can actually raise the volume a little bit so you guys can actually hear it. Very classic sound going on right now. And I don't really want to give away too many spoilers just yet, but someone told me to check out Final Fantasy, and I had dipped my toes in it a little bit when they had like the free subscription, like you could just trial up to like level 60 or something like that, or 50. And I liked it. I thought it was interesting. There were some things where I was like, oh, the gameplay is a little wonky compared to World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is very fast-paced. But I will say playing in Final Fantasy has given me... I think I'm a better player in World of Warcraft now because of playing in Final Fantasy, because it's so much more slower. And the global cooldown is what I'm talking about mostly. The global cooldown is a lot slower in Final Fantasy. And as such, it kind of lends it to, you have to be a little bit more thoughtful about what you're using, because you can't just spam buttons and hope for the best. So I feel like it has definitely improved my ability to play. Let's see if that affects it. It definitely improved my abilities in World of Warcraft. I feel like I'm a better tank in World of Warcraft. But Final Fantasy, I will say, is one of those games where the story is the most compelling part. It definitely pushes you through. Like, I cried like a baby at the end of Endwalker 6.0. Like, I was bawling. The message of nobility, I feel like it's much more clear-cut and more obviously fantasy like themes in Final Fantasy, in the sense that it's like, noble soldiers and a hero and self-sacrifice and giving up, your own personal stuff for the better of society and your friends. That is just really compelling. I feel like World of Warcraft kind of lost its way a little bit there. The story is much more like nuanced, and people aren't all bad, and people can make mistakes, and the problem is I feel like with World of Warcraft, the story does show off you can make mistakes. That's absolutely true. But in the end, your actions and your word, it can't just be your words. Your actions have to show that you're a changed person. Otherwise, there's not much people can do to like trust you or whatnot. But in Final Fantasy, that theme is like 100% there the entire time. You, as a character, you're kind of like a sassy. They make you kind of personal. Like, sometimes they add like, elements to your character with your dialogue where you're a real person. You have your own opinions. They have a little tongue-in-cheek sometimes when they ask you to do something. And you're like, okay, well, what else? Because the warrior of Eorzea and the warrior of light's supposed to do except for go deliver your message to so-and-so. Like, there's a lot of that tongue-in-cheek sort of thing, because you theoretically are the warrior of light, and you are the hero of the world, even though every single one of these houses probably is owned by also a warrior of light. So there is kind of like I don't know, World of Warcraft went more of the route of like, everybody can be a hero, we're all here together, it's a combined force. And definitely Final Fantasy is like, no, you are the chosen one, like you've got to be the one to go do it. So if this is a little bit of spoilery, Hopefully it's not too much of a spoiler for a lot of people, but I was really lucky. They changed one of the things that they have in Final Fantasy that they don't have in World of Warcraft is the housing structure. So you can buy your own house and you can decorate it inside and out. You can actually, like, it's so much customization, and you can build furniture for your own house. So I finished out the storyline. I leveled up all of my crafters. I leveled up everything, and I was like, I don't know what else to do with this game. And so I got really lucky. They used to have a first come first serve option when it came to housing, and then they opened up to a lottery so you could have multiple people try it, and then it was just like a roll of the dice whether or not you would be able to win. So luckily I was able to win, and I got the house of my dreams that I wanted in this game. It's behind me right now. I haven't actually showed it off, but this is the view from the front of my house. It's the highest that you can get, except for that house, which that's a large, and I can't afford a large. But I think the view from my house is the prettiest. So I'm just gonna brag about that a little bit. The skybox is amazing. You can actually see the stars move. Like, you can see this red star down here is slowly going over the horizon and out of view. It's so pretty. The music is amazing. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV has so much going for it. But it is more of a, I would say, personal experience MMO as opposed to a, you gotta get 40 of your favorite friends and try to, like, beat the shit out of some old god sort of mentality. That doesn't have that sort of, like, you know, because a lot of the content is just for like 8 people max. Like, the hardest content in the game is for 8 people. So you do, I feel like you lose a little bit of the MMO quality when you're playing Final Fantasy versus World of Warcraft. But it's not bad. It's, it both have their pros and cons. I'm not going to say one is better than the other because I can't tell you. I've enjoyed so much Final Fantasy. Like, it is one of my favorite things that I've done. Really glad that I dipped my toe into it and went for it. And then I really do like World of Warcraft. What they came back with Dragonflight is amazing. Being able to split your time between 2 MMOs feels like the world in XIV feels more alive since you go back to the old zones very frequently. WoW is more self-contained in a box. Yeah, that's actually a really good comparison. You do not go back to old content in World of Warcraft pretty much at all. I think they tried to do some of that with, like, time walking and then the different leveling zones if you want to build a new character. That's the thing. That's one of the major differences between Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft is in World of Warcraft, if you want to create, you know, a different class, like job, like a class, Warlock, Rogue, DK, anything like that, you have to start a new character and level up from 0 onward. In Final Fantasy, you basically are like, you know what? I'm going to go pick up this spear, and now I'm a Dragoon. And so you've got to go level up. You'll start at level 1 Dragoon. Like, if you finish leveling your warrior to 90, and you're like, I'm going to pick up a spear, and I'm going to be a Dragoon. Once you pick up that spear, they're like, well, you are a new Dragoon. You've never played Dragoon. You've never fought as a Dragoon before, so you got to start from square one. Which is nice. And they have little, like, quest lines. It's more, there's more of a journey when you're starting a quest because you have specific quest stories for every job. So that's, I don't know, but I will say there's not as much to do, it feels like, in Final Fantasy. It's very easy to quote unquote finish Final Fantasy, I would say. Oh, hi, Ari. Guess what? I'm going to show off my Final Fantasy house. I have been jabbering this entire time because I was like, I really want to talk about, you know, my experiences between Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft, but I really want to show you my house and my character. I don't know if you've seen my character. I think I, like, showed you a glimpse of her earlier, but this is the view from my front door. And now that you're here, I'm going to show you my character and everything. So I don't know if you've played any Final Fantasy. This is the thing making the noise. I have a mailbox, and whenever I have mail, it makes this little noise onto it, but we are going to, this is my UI right now. Let me make sure everything looks okay. I'm currently watching Pulp Fiction with my parents, but I shall multitask for a bit. Oh no, if you want to play if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. Well, you can always go back and watch this if you want. I just, this is my house. Wait, hold still. Let me see if I can actually get a view. I'm gonna hide my character for a second. That is my house. I'm very arboreal. It is like a German town. It's like an alpine village. We're up in the mountains. And I like to have lots of trees in my front yard. So I designed all of this. This is all stuff that I put in. A lot of the things you have to purchase via doing little quest lines. So all of the furniture, all of the trees are stuff that you've done. This is, like, let me hide them. This is my casual attire. This is my girl. Her name is Wild Star. And I don't know. I really like, I have got like a little bath house like right here. A little, so if I want to have like a nice little hot spring out here, I can. I'm surrounded by trees for a little bit of privacy. I can always sneak on my neighbors. My one neighbor has a gingerbread house, which, you know, it kind of breaks the aesthetic a little bit, but we accept it. And this is my front door. I see no modernism. No, girl. I was like, I want an alpine house. I designed specifically for an alpine house. So when you walk through my front door, I have... You don't have garrison... What is it called? The little mission tables. You have these little retainers that you have and send out. So I've got 5 guys that go out and fetch things for me. I even picked the wallpaper. And then I have this little like sitting area here to enter because they have this thing called a message book where people can come in and see what they like about your house and say something. I have so many plants. Like I literally was like, I need to have plants and flowers and everything. This is my kitchen. I have a lot of food sitting out. I probably shouldn't, but I've got a haunch roasting in my fireplace. I do. I have servants. And they're all Ellison, which is the elf of this world. She's really handy. I need her to give me, like, crafting material. And then over here I have a mender, and he'll repair all my gear, but I don't really need him anymore because I can repair my own gear. And then this guy sells dyes, so if I want to, like, redesign my clothes. So, I'm going to show you the basement real quick. That's a fish that Zakin caught, or that's what Zero caught. It is a manor. Well, this is the medium-sized house. You can have a cottage. You can have a regular-sized house, like a medium-sized house like I have. And the way I can tell the origin of every single piece interior... Really? I went... My biggest thing for decorating my house was having, like, individual pieces that I got from different parts of the game. So a lot of the furniture you can get... Like, this is, like, I think the Four Fiends poster. You have to do this. You have to do a quest line in order to get that picture. This room is full of carbuncles. Final Fantasy carbuncles. Because Zakin did a little crafting and he won this as awards for doing crafting. This is, like, a PvP emblem that we got. That you have to do from doing PvP. This is a Valentine's Day heart. And this is a sake spread. I have a whole bunch of these carbuncle slippers hidden all over the house. But that's basically Zakin's room. So it's a little more fantastical. Once again, there's plants everywhere because I love to have floral stuff in my house. I like feeling like my house is alive. This is the orchestrion roll. You can pick which music you want playing in your house. So... I'm gonna play this one right now. I wonder if I can actually go straight to it. We're gonna play that one. This is the newest song. I'm gonna go downstairs in the basement because I just decided to redesign it. So I was gonna show you a little bit how you can, like, put different things out. I want this to be like a beer hall. So for instance, you click this little housing thing and you do indoor furnishings. And in my storeroom, I have a whole bunch of... Well, I don't have a whole bunch of them, but there's a whole bunch of different tables that I can put out. Did I get rid of my... Music is so good. There was like these little beer hall tables, like kind of like picnic tables almost. The catacombs to me. But you can put like different things down at indoor furnishings, like bookshelves and stuff. You can line the walls with bookshelves if you want. You can put a bathtub down. There's like a shower. I have this stuffed Gagana, which is a bird. I was thinking of having like antlers and stuff on the walls. But you can have like special couches, a nice little Paisa chair, you know, one of those like hanging basket chairs. And then a scholastic chair. There's just a bunch of stuff. You can have bunk beds. You can put a whole bunch of beds down here. But like you basically just pick them up and move them around and kind of decide what you want to do with the space. The bird looks so nice. It does look very 2011. It's kind of funny. But my favorite stuff is the stuff upstairs, because I worked really hard upstairs. So I broke it out. I had to put these partitions down to make this little cozy, like, reading nook. All of these different things that you see here are stuff that we've collected on different journeys. Different, like, bosses that we've killed have different, like, awards. These are different, like, events and stuff you can see on the little partitions here. This horrendous statue is something I think that Zakin got for killing some sort of, like, extreme boss. And even the hangings on the walls are different things that we've done from different different, like, quests and whatnot. The whole thing like that. And so if we go in here, this is my dressing table. And then this is another maidservant. She provides, like, furnishing and stuff like that if I want. She's an Ananta, so she's a snake lady. And then this is my bathroom. And I got a little sink that I can have running water. And then I have a little bathing area here with my herbs, you know, to create like a total herby sense. I have a Moogle. I made most of this. If I couldn't make it, I bought it. Or I got it back from a quest or a reward. So we're gonna leave here. And this next spot is Tree's study. So he can sit in this chair here. And then he has 2 monitors for when he's playing. Or working, when he's working. And there's just books everywhere. And I could turn off my little otter lamp. I could turn it back on. And then these are all the plans. We did a beast tribal. We did like, what would you call it? Reputation. There's like reputations that you can do with different, like, they call it beast tribes. And a lot of the decorations come from that. This was another quest that we had to do for those people who were wanted, and we had to try to find them. And then this is the bedroom. And I have this, and once again, a nice tree. It's like a Doma tree, like a cherry blossom indoors. And this, you can get this as a reward for finishing up, restoring an area that had been kind of war-torn. And then this is your armoire. So you can store all your clothes in here, if you can. Only some things can be stored in there. But yeah, so that is basically my house tour. I'm very happy with it. I obviously want to keep working on the basement a little bit, but I feel like there's a lot of little cozy spots. And it feels very... I like that it's kind of natural and alpine-y. I really wanted something that fit the aesthetic. It's very quaint yet noble. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I like a lot of wood. I like a lot of... I wish this wall wasn't white, but there's just a lot of different things where it's hard to make it fit. This would be kind of nice for WoW. I agree. Having a nice, like, WoW option. But, being able to decorate your own house and move things around, I don't even know how they'd be able to do that. But it would have been cool. I think they wanted to do that with, like, garrisons back in, Warlords, but it never really kind of panned out. I think it was probably too much. Alright, so what we're going to do is I have to finish crafting a bunch of stuff because I am in currently... Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. No music today, guys. I've been warned. I've been warned. No more music. Wait, can I play Final Fantasy music?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can play the game. You just can't play third parties.
Okay. Alrighty. So what we got to do is this girl is a crafter, and one of the things that you can do in crafting, so they have achievements they do in this game. And you know me, I love a good achizos. I'm like a chizo girl. That's what I do. What I am currently working on in Final Fantasy, because I love crafting. It is like my favorite thing ever. There is a series of... Oh my gosh. I'm almost done, and I haven't even done like half of the... Wow, that's crazy. But I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna... They might add another one, and I don't want to leave it not done. So... There are special little achievements for crafting every single recipe in the game, and that is what I am currently working on. So I've already finished the blacksmithing. How many have I finished already? Oh my gosh, I think I've finished all of them. That's pretty funny. But I'm also doing it so that I can keep decorating my houses. They make garrisons a chore, just like maintaining a home. It's true. The carpenter achievement item looks like a handheld chainsaw. That's hilarious. It does. I wonder what the other ones look like. This is 460 unique ones. It is really cool. I will say they did a much better job with like individual I don't know how they got away with it, but it's not, I mean, obviously they went for more realism. I feel like the artwork of World of Warcraft is very, very, I wouldn't say cartoony, but it's extremely stylized. There's not like a lot of realism going there. So I think Final Fantasy definitely went with a more like realism traditional one. Look at that, that's so pretty. But yeah. That's what I am currently working on, is crafting one of everything in the game. So I'm still working on ARR stuff. Woo! If I switch over to blacksmith, so you basically, the way to, I don't know if you know how to do this, Ari, but like to switch between jobs is kind of crazy. You basically just have a job set, a gear set saved, and then as long as you have that weapon equipped, that is your main hand for that job, you are now a carpenter. That was very hard to get used to when I first started. So, as a carpenter, I can go to here and there's these special recipes. There's your basic recipes here, which are level based. And then you have like different like other categories of things that you can craft. And as you can see, yeah, there's just a lot of different things to dive into. Yes, keep watching, Ari. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. So, like, for instance, I want to really make this lavish dressing case. There's, like, a whole bunch of stuff that I want to make. Well, it wouldn't be that, though. But it would be, like, this category. Yeah, so... What I am going to do for now is finish collecting. I have a list of things that I need to do. There's like so many crafting resources, I will say, with Final Fantasy that you don't get with World of Warcraft. That being said, World of Warcraft really didn't have... Oh my goodness, will you stop making so much noise? He's like, well then take my stuff. I love the music in Final Fantasy. I love also walking into my house and having it blare at me. Divining moccasins. I think you can go back out. Actually, come back. You are gonna go on a mission for sand. 15. 50. Yep, that's it. There you go. Alright. He is field exploration, so I'm going to send him out on 75. Because this one has a pet that I don't have, so that's what I'm sending out him on that adventure for. He brought back a rosewood branch. That's that done. Don't need any more of those. You need to bring back mahogany logs. That is level 40. Mahogany. I think it's 42. Mahogany. What? Maybe 35? Mm-hmm. The music is so pretty. There it is. I am blind. Okay, so I do need like 2 of those. Hmm. Built stone. That would be 61 of that, so that's done. What else can I send you out on? Can you bring back grenade ash? He can. Out you go. Alright, so now the next thing I need to do is there's only 1 timed node that I need. Oh, there's 2 actually. But still... Nope. Gathering. I need prickly pineapple. And that... I need a timer for that one. And then I need a timer for dark steel. So, prickly pear and dark steel. Alright. So those timers will go off when I can get them. So right now we're going to go by location and gather the rest of the stuff that we need. And my bags are getting relatively full, so... Actually, I can probably... Leonir can take a couple of things. And then I'm gonna sell these corsages because they don't really go for anything. And I am not like a... not a corsage person. They are pretty though. Sort that. I don't need those anymore. I do need 1 lowland grape, so I'm not gonna get rid of that. Music is so good in this game. Like, it makes you want to cry and be happy at the same time. I don't know how they do it. Okay. I do need 3 copper ore. And I need rock salt. Big fat tacos, big fat tacos. Need 17 of this. Boop. But he's getting grenade ash. And then the last one I need is... Oh, apparently you can give me cinnamon. I don't trust you. Oh, there it is. Okay, my bad. I'm so sorry. I need 14. Big fat tacos, big fat tacos. Alright, let's go. We need to go out and get a gathering. I'm gonna go into my botanist set. She's adorable. Look at her go. Next time, do a 73 questions with Wildstar. I'm glad that you stopped by, Yuri. Put this up here. We're gonna go gathering and then crafting. We're going to first get some hummus. Really need 2. This is gonna be very annoying because I don't really need a lot of much. I just need like 1 or 2 of different things. Boopa doopa doopa doopa. Ooh, oh my gosh, I forgot I had this little fluffster. He's so cute. He was my Valentine's Day present. He is, without a doubt, the most adorable little fluffer butt, and I love him. Alright, we need a total of 6 hummus. And of course, that's a thing. And then I also need lavender. I need lavender, but don't burn down. Off we go and doobie 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 doobie. Do you? Yes. 1. 4 lavender. 4 lavender. Don't need any more. I do now need a miracle apple. No, sorry, a fairy apple. We need 1 fairy apple. Just 1. Do I feel like my hair looks weird? It looks all fluffy and straight. I don't know. Oh well. 1 fairy apple. A very immature tree. Look how tiny he is. 1. 1 apple. Yep, we got 1 apple. I only have 506 wind shards. This is going to bode really poorly in a second. I'm going to be down my wind shards again. Okay, now I need flax. I have 6 flax. I need 18. Adamant toys. Shards. We got 18. Okay, that's all we needed was 18. Ah! We need a prickly pineapple. We only need 1 prickly pineapple. I can't believe I don't have any. I think I looted them at one point and saved them in my chocobo bag and then like ran out of chocobo space. My bags are a mess, guys. Even in this game, it's a terrible tragedy about how awful it is. Okay, first, while we're here, we're gonna get the mahogany logs. I do need 2 more of those. Mahogany. And that's on the other side, okay. We will come back for you at 9 a.m. Look at that little fluffer bite. Oh my gosh, he's so cute and happy. I'm also so big on this poor little guy. I only need 2, I think. Always more than you need. Yeah, he's gonna bring back 50, so I don't need to get more than that. Okay, so let's go. I want to get an almond seed while we're here. And also don't need a goat skin map. Oh, well, I do need a goat skin map, actually. Right. Central Thanalan. Yep, we do need to go Central Thanalan for some fine sand. So, perfect timing. We'll go do that. I need something called exquisite buttons, unfortunately. And these exquisite buttons are exquisitely expensive and rare because no one does old ARR maps anymore. But I need the buttons in order to make a rug, I think? And maybe a stuffed chocobo? Not alpha, a stuffed chocobo. Is it? Is this the prickly pears? Righty. I don't know what the seeds are for. I don't want 5 of these. I will get one of these. I don't... I mean, I'll try to sell them, probably. That's the thing. I've learned I don't really have enough space to, like, hold on to everything in this game. You are kind of... I mean... I would say you're more restricted by bag space in this game than you are in World of Warcraft. Okay, since we're here, we're gonna do marble and upper Lanaska. Marble. Thank you, Jesus, that it's not over here. I don't know why. That always irritates me when there's something on this side. Alright, so we need marble. I need 14. I need a total of 39. Let's switch over to these. Marble. Said 39. I know I'm also not doing this like optimally, but I'm really don't want to get too much stuff because I don't like having extra in my bags, even though I could just sell it. $39 on the dot, which is a weird amount to have. 39. I guess it's 13 times 3. Not sure why. Pixie plums. Pixie plums. I spoke too soon, guys. We do have to go to the other side. Off we go. I love watching people. Partner in tea time. I guess it's partner in crime. I wonder where you get that title. The mounts in this game are bonkers. Like I'm being held by a gorilla. I like how I'm barely balanced. I feel scared holding on to this. We don't want this. We want body. I need uno pixie plumo bito. And then we can get some earth shards while we're here. One pixie plum. Hello, Red Star. How are you? How is the soon-to-be grandpa? I don't know if you can tell I'm playing something a little bit different today. On your new Asus ROG Strix XG49 VQ. Dude, that sounds badass. Did you get a good deal on it? I feel like if anybody got a good deal on a Asus ROG Strix XG49 VQ, it'd be you. Let's go do a map real quick. I gotta figure out where this is. I love the music in this game. Where would this be? No? Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it now. Right there. I got a sweet deal on it. Oh, yeah. That's one of those new 49-inch monitor. 49-inch monitors. $399 though. That's not bad. For a 39-inch monitor? Okay, I gotta switch over to Warrior. Well, geez, now I feel like I gotta do my hair better if you're gonna be watching me on a kick-ass monitor. I feel exposed. Should I put on more makeup so I don't horrify you? I recognize this area. Is this a starting zone? It is! It is the Thanalan area where the Lalafels and... No, not Lalafels. Well, maybe Lalafels. Yeah. That's so cheap. Alright, we're opening up a treasure coffer. I'm a little bit overpowered for this low-level treasure coffers, but I really need the potential outcome that they have. Alright, guys, we are praying. Not at all YouTube has a default view. Oh, well, that makes you. Thank you. Alright, exquisite buttons. That's what we want. I don't think we got anything of value. Oh, we did get a blue fox hide. And a cactuar needle. I think that's basic, so we're gonna sell that. Alright, well, we tried, guys. We will keep a lot of this, but I'm not gonna hold on to too much. Because I ain't got no bag space, guys. I ain't got no bag space. As usual, it is tremendously difficult being me. I just got the monitor. No box, no power cable or supply? Oh, wow, jeez. And I hope it still works. I hope it's in good quality. That's what I mean. Alright, we're gonna find some black sand. No, regular sand. No, fine sand. Would someone want to come up? What you doing? You're just gonna sniffy snop there for a little bit? Okay, you sniff. Sniff all you want. I just need to get some sand. I need one sand. Because I have my retainers going out and getting me sand. So I do need one sand. Oh, and it only offers multiple sands. Okay, in that case, we're going to just go get these lightning shards real quick. And then we'll go get one sand. Well, I'm glad that works well. I mean, dude, like, for $3.99 for that sweet monitor, even if you have to buy the power supply and the cord, That is a good deal. I'm gonna get extra. I know it. I'm just gonna get a ton of sand. I don't need sand. And I don't want extra sand. It's okay, though. Alright, now we gotta go get some raw amber. You guys thought that World of Warcraft was boring. This is why I don't stream when I play Final Fantasy, because when I play Final Fantasy, it's just me going to different nodes, clicking different things. Do you want to come up or no? You do? Oh, she does! Give me a girl! Did anybody else see that? Because it was amazing. I hate looking you guys up there. I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't like it. My neck hurts, you know. I'm old. I can't look up that much. Okay, well, that's weird. There, put that back there. Sometimes, no. There, now I can look at you. I have to look down and seductive now that Red has me on a huge ass monitor. You looked up WoW UI, and I have to reset all the UI. Oh, really? So, 49 inches. I'm trying to think, like, how big is it? That's 4 feet? How do you view that? Do you feel too close to it? Did you have to, like, sit back? Amber. We need amber. And we need 18 total. Mm-hmm. Alright, we only need 4 more, so we're not going to put automatic. Look at these cute little Tucos. It feels kind of close. Yeah, I have that problem too. Because, I don't know, it feels like my vision is like this and I end up not seeing some of the edge of my screen. But I feel like once you go big, it's really hard to go back. You're gonna get used to your big screen, and anything smaller, you're gonna be like, what is this made for ants? How do I even see this? Okay, so that is my raw amber. I got 18 of that total. Alright, and grenade ash. I think I have my dude going out on grenade ash. Does it actually say? No? Doesn't say, but they'll be back in 17 minutes. So I think he is going to get... I can't tell if they're getting black illumin or grenade ash. Hey, I sold something I made! I sold a Sylphic table for 60k. See, this is also one of the reasons why I'm crafting one of everything. What am I streaming at? That is a great question. I don't remember what my settings are. Let me double check. Output. Video. My base canvas resolution is 2560 1440, so that's what I play on. And my output is 1280 720. Need to know if this monitor is scaling. Yeah, my output should be 1280 720. I don't know if that helps. I hope it do. Is that giving 720? I do know. I don't think it's you, Red, because like my playback whenever I do my stream, it only plays at 720, and I think that they're doing that. I don't know. This is my gut instinct. I think that YouTube is doing that for like lower end streamers. They don't necessarily give them all of the bandwidth. I think they kind of restrict it a little bit. That's my gut instinct. I don't know if that's 100% true. I don't blame them if that's what they do. Grenade ash. But I don't think it's your screen. I think it's just, it won't let me stream at a higher resolution. Should I try to increase that? Can I do that? If I do that, it might lag. Do you want me to try to do that and see how much lag it gets? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I kind of want to bump it up just to see what happens. Alright, so we need some grenade ash. That's what we're here for. Grenade ash. We need a total of 23. So I'm going to... Oh, and wind shards. We're actually going to do... Yeah, we're going to do this. So we need a total of 23. Still, I'm going to check on the scaling. Sounds good, star. Red. Good old red star. I don't know why this sounds crazy, but you kind of sound like a cowboy. I feel like you would have been a cowboy in a different life. Which is weird because I know like red stars are like very, you know, spacey and astronomical, but I don't know. I'm getting cowboy vibes from you, Red. Sorry. Can't help it. I need a total of 23, and I've already surpassed that. Woohoo! We're gonna try to find another node, and maybe it'll give me extra output, and that's what I'll get some, because I do need wind shards. The basic one. I can stream 1080? Do you want me to try that? Is that 1920 1080? $1920 1080? Do you want me to try that? Alright, let me do it. Boom. Done. Let me know if that makes everything fall apart terribly. La la. This isn't affected by perception. So Boon Chance doesn't do anything with this. That's my feet, Nazi. It's okay. It's just my feet. I was just tapping my toes. She's like, I hear things and they're coming for us. Alright, gathering yield. This is our best bet. Did you notice a bump up in quality? I bet you didn't. So we need some chocobo feathers. Chocobo feathers. I got some chocobo feathers. Chocobo feathers. Then we're gonna get some black illumin. Illuminate the situation. And then after that, we're gonna have to go into dungeons, but that's okay. We're gonna do other stuff first before we do that. We're gonna try to craft as much furniture as we can, get rid of some of the items in our bags. Mostly the food. Honestly, the food is the worst part. There's so much. Chocobo feathers. That's what we're doing. Chocobo feathers. 1. Do you have a chocobo feather? I only need 11 total. So let's do those. 11? Oh my gosh. The game heard me. That's all my chocobo feathers. I needed 11. Perfect. And we go get some black illumin. Black alum. Your output is set to 720. Okay. I did change it to 1080 just a second ago. So I don't know if maybe it has to take a second to like actually kick in and notice that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, see, I'm a lowly streamer, Red. I don't have the same opportunities that those big timey wimey guys get. I need 33 of these. Hey, nice, 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 nice. And then we're just waiting on dark steel. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the house and do some annoying crafting. I do have one of those. Okay, good. Choco saddle. Could put a pineapple in there. See what happens. Okay. This is all my currency I put in my bags. Yeah. Same here on Chrome. Yeah, there's probably something where I have to start the stream at a certain quality. It won't just switch over to it. I wonder... Can I actually do that within YouTube itself? Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? Said you'd be coming back this way again, baby. Content. Live. Currently live. Let's see if we can adjust this. Select. Love you. I really do. Oh, let's see who my audience is right now. Well, subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. You'll just deal. I know, but you got this fancy ass monitor. Excuse me. You know, get a little sassy there. I don't want you to have like a shit stream quality. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I can. It won't let me adjust it just because I don't think I'm big timey enough. You know how B read. Oh well. Well, what we do have is each other. Something you have to set before going live. We'll mess with it next time. Okay, I will do that. Although, I don't know, I kind of like being fuzzy and slightly out of focus so that people don't, you know, assume things. Let's go back to my house. Red, you haven't seen my house. I want you to see my house in 780, 720p. It's beautiful. Look at this. I decorated the whole thing myself. I planted these trees. Well, by planted them, I mean I plopped them on the ground. I love trees, so that's how I decorated my garden. It's a nice house. It's got a red roof. The view is gorgeous. I can look out and I see all of the misty village in front of me. Is that like your bank? No, it's actually my house. It's where I live. I made it. I bought this house with my own money that I made selling furniture and gear. And then I decorated it. Everything in here was either made by me, bought by me, or I got it from a quest. And then you can actually customize what music is playing in your house. This is lovingly known as Big Fat Tacos, so big fat tacos, so big fat tacos, so big. That's not what they actually are saying. I don't know the real words, but that's what we're doing. I decorated the entire place. You want to see the upstairs? Look at my beautiful hallway. This is my foyer, my upstairs foyer. This is my dressing table. This is my sink in my bathroom. This is my bathtub. The camera angles are the only bad part about this. I decorated this wall and I put all of my plushies on there. And this is my maidservant. She helps me get dressed in the morning. She's a snake lady. It's a long story. I don't want to go to it right now. This is our office. Look at these stained glass windows casting this lovely pattern on the ground. I love it so much. Once again, camera angles are the world's worst nightmare. And here's my bedroom. Look at that. I got a tree in here, a chair. Look how beautiful this is when the sun sets on it. Look at that. The light hits the back of the chair. The lighting in this game is phenomenal. And then we're gonna come back out again. This is where I do all my crafting. Although the music is a little hectic with the big fat tacos. I'm just saying. Maybe Zero picked this music. It's not the best crafting music, but here we are. Does the music stop when it does, doesn't it? It stops completely when I tab out of it. I'm so sorry, boys and girls. No, wait, it's just me. There's no boys. No, there's no girls. Why don't girls watch me? I feel like I am very likable. Sounded kind of cringy. Oh well. Alright, you know what time it is, guys. It is time to get on our knees and get crafting. So peek! When I started playing Final Fantasy, I don't think I made it past the intro area. If you're used to World of Warcraft, I can completely understand what you went through. Because when I first started playing it, I was like, this takes forever. It's so clunky. Nothing makes sense. I disapprove of all of this. Do da do da do da do 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 do. I will say it does improve the longer you play it. I'm gonna run out of wind shards and I know it. I'm gonna have to send everybody out on wind shard duty. Mahogany. He's not done yet, though. They finish with their... Are you guys almost done? 4 minutes. 3 minutes, 4 minutes. 2 minutes. Music is so good. It's very story heavy. Like playing a graphic novel in an MMO form. Yeah, what I would do, Red, if I were you, not that you have to, but if you ever felt tempted to go back into Final Fantasy, don't think of it as playing a game, because the actual gameplay is very minimal in the beginning, especially when you're playing the storyline. If you're not doing any of the raids and whatnot, and you just want to do the story and figure out, like, what the main story questline, MSQ, go really slowly and kind of think of it as if you were playing... like Lord of the Rings, like you were reading Lord of the Rings or watching it. Like think of it as like, oh, there's a 12 seasons of my favorite television show that everybody keeps telling me I have to watch. Like I got to set aside time for that. Because that's really honestly what it's like. The story is very good, definitely worth like going through. The character arcs are really good. I have kept the game files updated. You should give it a shot, man. Like, I'm not, if you don't want to, I know there's a lot of MMOs out there, and it's our time is very precious, and we don't have a lot of time to spread on different MMOs, but I will say, I stuck with Final Fantasy, and really, really got a lot out of it. The story is so good. It's still so good. I'm very much a fan of traditional fantasy, like stories of sacrifice and nobility and, you know, overcoming your weaknesses and, you know, always striving to be a better person. Like that is so good. And like I mentioned earlier in the stream, I think World of Warcraft's story writing tried to have too much nuance. Like they were like, well, not every bad guy is a bad guy. And I'm like, that's true, but sometimes your actions really do indicate what type of person you are. If you're the type of person that is willing to sacrifice a ton of people in order to achieve your goals, you're not a good person. I don't care how good your reasons are. You're not a good person because you value something else over the lives of dozens or hundreds of people. And in my opinion, people are the most valuable commodity. I don't care how much power. I don't care if you're trying to, once someone has passed away, trying to like justify killing other people to bring other people back. It's not worth it. And in fact, they do actually, I don't want to give too many spoilers because the story is so good, but they do talk about, you know, what is worth sacrificing people for in Final Fantasy. And I think they resolve it infinitely better than the way they did in World of Warcraft. Oh, there's my sand. I love the music. I can't sing, but I love the music. Go give me some wind shards. Thank you. And he brought back... Did he bring back the mahogany? I think he did, right? I need to craft mahogany. Mahogany. He didn't. It's the other guy who did. Okay, well, we're gonna make whatever we can. Oh, Timony just arrived. I want you guys to see this view in WoW with this resolution. Dude! Oh, well, can you take a screenshot of it and put it in the Discord? I want to see. Is it under art and music? Looks amazing. On the wind, higher, oh, higher, love. This is the main theme of Endwalker. It's called Footfalls. It is so good. I'm gonna leave them not on a venture for now because I might feel like I need to send them out again. The music is kind of cacophonous. It doesn't go together with that celebratory music, but that's okay. I have 14 and I need 31 total, so I need to make 17 more. I'm looking red. I'm looking. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. You can like see the entire alley of Ironforge. That is nuts. Look at you. I'm so glad to see you logging on. Your UI is very tidy, Red. I have a lot mad respect, man. That's very tidy. Very tidy. It's like FOV is great. Field of vision. I was like, what is FOV? I don't remember what that means, but I do. Field of vision. End symptosis. Field of view. Oh, okay, okay, okay. It was close. Okay. I need to go to my blacksmith, I think, and do cobalt. It depends on what it uses. Okay. It's gonna take a while. Getting. This music is also really good. We're just gonna sit here and do... This is what I was telling Ari earlier, Red. I was like, I don't really stream a lot of Final Fantasy when I play it, because when I play it now, I mostly just craft. Like, if I had gone back... If I'd known how significant the MSQ was, I would have definitely, like, tried to stream it more consistently. Or at all. But, I mean, I was so enjoying this story, and I'm not saying that... It is... I didn't want to have any of my attention split. Res is that SC is reduced a little due to I'm in windowed mode. Oh, okay. I prefer windowed mode, though. Well, is it full screen windowed? That's the one I usually use, so that I can use my mouse around. Oh my gosh, this is the most riveting stream ever. Look at me just crafting 134 cobalt ingots. I'm having fun, guys. I don't know about you. I'm like, this is good. I get to enjoy the music. It's a good song. I like it. I really like there's a couple of different songs that I really like in this game. This is such a good song. This is one of the most recent songs that came out with the raid that they did. They have different sizes of raids. They have things called like alliance raids, trials, normal raids. So it's either like 3 sets of 8-mans in their own little 8-man parties. So you have 24 players, or you have 1 set of 8. Ba-doop-ba-doop-doo. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. Talk to me about the WoW profession specializations. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, okay. So, I don't really have too much to tell you about that because I went a very specific route when I was crafting mine. So, this is what I would say to you, Red. There's like 2 routes you can go down. You can either try to max out the profession as quickly as possible, and get to 100, or you can go the profession route where you want to craft all of your own profession goods, which is what I wanted to do. So I wanted to be able to craft all of the weapons and accessories, the tools and accessories. And going down that path it kind of restricted me because I didn't have access to recipes that otherwise would have been a little bit more forgiving in order to level up my class and profession. So I don't know. It depends on what you want to do. What I would do is look at the recipe list, and see what is going to give you skill ups. And if you want to just max out the profession as quickly as possible, look at the skill ups of each recipe and identify that one. So if you look at your profession tab on WoW, you're going to see that there are slots at the top right hand corner of your profession main page. So you have main page, then you have the specializations, like the recipe specializations, and then you have crafting orders, I think is the 3rd tab. So each of those tools, the main hand and then the 2 accessory slots, are made by crafters. I need to make 35. Quick synthesis. Oh, heck yeah. I prepared for that. I prepared myself for that. You have to unlock the first gained unlock in enchanting. Don't know what that means. Do you need a rune? Like an item? You have to unlock the first gained lock. Right. Oh yeah, so you do need to level up to 25 first. Okay, so you should have skill up points. It's called knowledge. And you have to like click the specialization and activate it. Right, okay, so now you get to pick which tab you want to go into. So enchanting is a little bit different. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, you'd have to look at a guide. It's not, it really depends on what you want to do. Do you want to level up enchanting to 100 really, really quickly? Or, in time, will I have a chance to unlock the other 2? Absolutely. So it's like once you get to 50 skill up points and then 75, I believe, are the different breakdowns. Why do I have 1 extra iron ore? It's a little disturbing. Okay, we got all of that. So now we need to make cobalt rivets. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Bum-bum. I need to make 31 rivets. It definitely isn't, like, you can't think of it like you thought of old, profession leveling. You know how, like, old profession leveling, like, in Shadowlands and Legion and stuff like that? You could literally just be like, huh, I want to max level. So you'll get to, like, I don't know, level 90 out of 100 almost immediately with a whole bunch of materials. And then the last couple of ones, you have to have special material to, like, level it up, and it costs a little bit more to do it. That is not how professions work. It's pretty much, you can level slowly over time, and you won't be able to unlock all of the skill trees immediately. That's also going to take almost the entire tier to do that. I wouldn't say it sucks though, Red, because before I think it's much more useful now. Before, you would level up to 100 in your blacksmithing and then never use it ever again. Like, you'd make like 1 item maybe and then never use your blacksmithing ever again. Whereas now, the blacksmithing, like, pieces of armor and weapons actually are very useful, and people who are raiders will use them in order to, like, fill out their sets until they get, like, prog pieces. But because it's so valuable now, you can't just rush to it. You do actually have to, like, slowly, like, do it over time. It's, I would say it's, you have to think about it differently than you used to. I'm not playing enough to raid. That's okay. I mean, you don't have to raid. I'm not raiding. I am, let's see, I got the cobalt rivets. I need to do rings, which is in my armor. I need 3. I love my little Pogorogo hopping around. Best piece. I don't know who played the violin for this recording, but I've never heard a more sexy violin in my entire life. No, no. Yeah. I only have one profession maxed out. It's not even my main's profession. Alchemy is actually pretty easy to max out if you get lucky. It doesn't cost that much, but none of my other ones are close. But it's because it's a journey. It's a new system. It's a journey. You have to unlock it. Like, you weren't able to unlock your legendary's, you know, full potential when you first did it in Legion. You had to do the entire expansion to enjoy it. I would say it's a lot of fun. It's a little slow, definitely, but is it fun? Absolutely. Okay, so right now I'm just waiting for some dark steel to spawn because I need 30 of that. And then I can go back to crafting. But my bags are getting a little squishy. I don't really care about the quality of it. It's so low quality that, or it's so low level. That's okay, I'll get more. Let's sort this actually. That I can make it high quality when I finish crafting it. But the funny part is you don't really need to make it high quality anyways, because furniture doesn't have a quality. No. 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 What else we got? Anything else to lower? Nope. Okay, that made a little bit more room. Not a ton, but a little bit. So many pineapples. Honestly, I'm really tempted to just make all the food stuff right now because that one. You just clicked on the first 2 tabs and unlocked those. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta pick which one you want to go for and then get her done. All right, I need this. I need this, and then I'm gonna do one of these. Wait, Zach and the Kraken is here. What are you doing here? All right, now I get to go back home. I got enough. I only needed 30 and I ended up with 59, so that's good. Let's go back home. We don't need that anymore. I have so much crafting to do. Alrighty. So we are going to go back into... Let's do armor. How much does dark steel nugget cost? It's either that or that. Yeah, we'll do armor craft. We need 10. Hmm. There's quite a bit of flexibility, I would say, in the professions. I definitely wanted to be able to craft my own stuff in World of Warcraft, so let's repair this real quick before it all falls apart. Alright, got my dark steel nuggets. I need to do cobalt plates. Did I finish my cobalt plates? I think I did. I'll lower the quality of that. And we're gonna sort, and we're gonna put cobalt plates. Sort done. 21 of those. Do that, and sort again. And then we're going to lavender oil. I'm actually gonna go to culinary real quick. Do I have the stuff to make lavender oil? Lavender oil. I need one of these. Alright, that's done. And then I think there's only one cooking thing. Yeah, it's assorted fruit. That's what I have to make. No, wait, come back. I need you sorted. Fruit. 1, 2. Did I get 2 Lanascan oranges? Did I need 2? Did I only need 1? Lanascan orange. I did need 2. What on earth do I need the second one for? 1 walnut lumber. So funny. This game is so crazy. Alright, that made some space. And I don't think I need any more lavender oil. My cat didn't even wake up. I feel insulted. Thank you for blessing me, cat. Alright, let's go back into... That made a little bit more room. That's good. Gotta go back into Carpenter for more riveting carpentry work. We need to make rosewood lumber. And we're gonna quick synthesize 76, but we can't because I need to send them out on the things. I need wind shards. Timony. Thanks, Timmy. Get that shit done. Okay, so we're not going to be making rosewood because that does need wind shards, and I don't particularly want to lose that just yet. We need clinker bricks. Clinker. Quick synthesis. We need 15. It's like, look, we made it high quality. You didn't have to. You really didn't have to. Got 15 sandworm fangs. I don't need those. Did I get the tallow candle already? I don't think I did. No. I do want the gem scope, so we're gonna put that one right here. And then I personally love flowers, so put that here. It's gonna be a whole bunch of flower vases. What does this look like? That is huge! Okay. In that case, we're going to try to sell that to make more room. Sale history. That's not what I want. Sell items in your inventory. Don't really care about this. 62. Sometimes I put things at prices that I know probably aren't going to sell right away, but I can kind of hold them on there and be like, huh, do I actually want to sell that? Teal blue carpeting. Ooh, $27.99. Maybe someone will want teal carpeting in their house. Oh geez, I have to make a whole manor fireplace. But first, we are going to make Neutron. Neutron! I know it's not French, but it makes me think it is. Big fat tacos, big fat tacos. Alright. Oh my gosh. That took a bit. That was all the mortar we needed. Linseed oil. This new res makes the game look all... Ew? Or Endwalker. Just posted SC Hunter above its Gary. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what you got. Above his garrison? Oh my gosh. That's so pretty. That is gorgeous. What mount is that? What's that mount? Is that a wyvern? That is so pretty. Red. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got the new... Oh, it looks all new. It does! Like, the pictures are gorgeous. Whew, okay. Onward ho. Let's see, we're gonna go back into... We'll do Weaver. And we need woolen yarn. Oop, gosh, can't spell. Woolen yarn. Where's all my fleece? Come on, Timothy! Timothy's been holding on to my fleece? Timothy, rude. That's Boreal. Donate him. Timothy. Where's my fleece, man? Give it up. And there's my Acapulco down. This is going to get crunchy here in a second. Woolen. I can't spell either today. Alright, so we need, I think, 25. Yeah. Maybe 26. Because it makes 2 each, right? It doesn't make 2 each. No, it does make 2 each. That's me every day. I think this should be enough, because I need a total of 52 yarn. And that's 26, right? Why can't I do simple math? This music is such a vibe. I really should clean up her weaving bars while I'm here. She doesn't need that anymore. I'll put that there, and that there, and then... Oh, you're done. Okay. Doom, 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 doom. So I needed a total of 52 yarn, and I have 53. Okay, good. Perfect. Perfect. Now we need undyed woolen yarn cloth. Which, oh my gosh, where were my fingers? Undyed woolen cloth. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. I just want to make all the baseline stuff. I also love they have bells going in the background. Like chimes. I'm a sucker for bells used in music. Undyed bell. Snurble tufts! I didn't know I need snurble tufts. 32. How many snurble tufts do I need? Snurble tufts. 15. I need 15. This is why I'm a hoarder. Where my snurble tufts? I can't help but say I love the name Snurble Tufts. So stupid. How much do I need of the undyed felt? 14. A wispy tuft of a snurble. Yes, exactly, Zakin. 0. Tree. I wish the music didn't cut out so much. And okay, now I need to switch to leather worker. Oh, we need hippogriff. I can spell that for some reason. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I was gonna offer my cat to other people because she was annoying, but when she's grooming and she's struggle busting with all of her long hair, it is the most adorable thing ever. I wish I could show you guys what is happening over here. It is pure chaos in its most lovable form. You okay there, sweetie? You need help? No? And they always have this like look of cross-eyed on their face when they're grooming. You doing okay, baby? Doing it? She's so cute. I can't help it. I love you so much. Alright, after the hippogriff leather, we need 17 raptor leather. Raptor leather. 18? 17. Oh, hurt. Put that in my chocobo saddlebag. Can I do that? Not while crafting. I wonder why you can't move things around when you're in a bag. Alright, now we go to Goldsmith. Best. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take 64? I don't even know if I can do that. Ugh, we're gonna be here for a while. My girl's so delicate about it too. This is how you make cut stone, apparently. I didn't mean to take a picture of that. You have to delicately tappy-tappy. Can I look to see what I'm doing? Nope. It's just a sparkle. Apparently when you go into first person while you're crafting, you don't get to see anything. I'm so delicate. I'm very careful. Why is cut stone so delicate? Boop. Alrighty guys, unfortunately I can't stream very long today, but I did have a really good time showing off my amazing house and crafting. This is one of the reasons why I do not stream crafting in Final Fantasy. It is a lot of sit down and just make 64 of something. You know, you thought maybe Inscription was boring, making all of that ink. I could tell you, it's pretty much, you know, when we get to the cool part where I actually get to craft all of the things that I've been pre-crafting for, that part's fun. But, you know, I'm going to be here, just sitting here, making a whole bunch of wood and cut stone, and I got to make 50 Electrum ink. It's a lot, and it's a lot. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you, Red. I'm so excited for your new monitor, Red. I hope it shows up really good, and you get to get the full worth out of it. And I hope I will see you guys next time. Bye. Tippy tip tap tip tip tap.